Good day. My name is Isioma Iloba, and I'm honored to connect with you again today. We've covered a lot of grounds during these few minutes of connection. It's going to be another epic day. It's most likely you've never heard of the message that I'm about to share with you. So stay put and your notepad, a nice cup of tea if one is close by. Otherwise, just stay put. Or take your cell phone or your laptop with you to the kitchen while you boil your water to get tea ready. It's chilly over here, so that's why I'm talking about tea. It could be soup, it could be whatever you want. Anyway, um, I am certified by the Tao Academy to bring incredible wisdom from a lineage that's about 373 persons strong. That's a lot of wisdom accumulated the decades and centuries brought down to you so that you and everyone that is close to you that is female can gain from the incredible wisdom that has been generated throughout the years. And I'm excited to share this wisdom with you because this deeply resonates with me. I see a lot of dysfunction in the world, and every source of dysfunction comes from one place, and that is fear. Fear of what this person is going to say, what they're going to do, how they will look at you. Um, it's fear. Anger is fear, masked as something else. Um, Worry is fear, masked as concern for the future. Um, any negative emotion that you can think of, actually, root cause in is love. And healing and transformation rooted in love. Because remembers that we were created as beings of the greatest light, as messengers of the divine one that created everyone and everything. You know, my beloved teacher, Dr. Amasa Zigangsha, who I love so much, he taught me a very important lesson or teaching that everyone and everything has a soul. And this soul holds our blueprint. Thousands and eons of years, we've all lived on Mother Earth, trying to survive, get through the catastrophes, advance sciences and modern technology in the best way, fastest way possible. But all of that, all our physical activity is to nourish our spiritual soul, our spiritual side. And you may not know this, but our physical entity is very small compared to the grandiose body that is a soul. We may not see the soul with our physical eyes, but it drives every action that we take. I mean, I'm talking about balanced pleasing, not retarded pleasing of people, and all that kind of no, not a bad project, and you keep hitting a roadblock, trying to communicate with you. Things are not quite aligned. Things are not quite meshed. Things are not quite uh, balanced. And you have to figure out where that balance comes from. Or so wide. We have taken on uh, the task of the world. And in doing that, masculine world, very often what has occurred is that we've forgotten to stay connected to our feminine essence. So we are vacating our birthright and living as female looking masculine energy, right? I hope that makes sense. In the courtroom, in the boardroom, in the in all institutions, women taught that you cannot be successful unless you inhabit the masculine energy. And so many. I remember when I was born, I knew without a shadow of a doubt that my dad wanted me to be a boy. And I spent years, decades, to give him the satisfaction of me having accomplished all the things that a son would have accomplished. But no, it never worked. He never praised me, never said that he was proud of me. I never felt that joy and acceptance from him. And so that created a deep woundedness within myself. And in my more mature years, I started understanding how energy works, how things need to be realigned. And that is what brought me to my beloved teacher and master Zhigang Sha. In case you've never heard of him, he's a medical doctor trained in China. He's also a world renowned healer. He is a philanthropist. He is also grandmaster of six Eastern traditions. In most human beings, if you're a grandmaster of one, you've accomplished a lot already. But he has six under his belt. That's how well he's recognized in the East. And all the different disciplines that he's been able to master at a very high level. Matter, the two opposing, the two opposites on mother, physical and non-physical, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. So the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, the tangible and the intangible, the visible and the invisible. All of these are opposites. So we women, we have kind of let go of our softer, more joyful, more patient, the softer side of who we are. We let go ourselves from staying connected to our lifetime. This blueprint is not anywhere. It was delivered with time that we were born. Heaven, the divine one, the Buddha, whatever name you want to use, and begin to understand what tasks we're meant to accomplish in this life. This task, you sure can delay it, but the delay is causing a lot of misery. There are tons of women all over the world who have executed fantastically in the boardroom to all kinds of rooms, but they still are missing a part of themselves. They still feel pain, sadness, they still feel grief because they recognize that something is missing. So, how do you know what you can do? The event that I'm going to be holding at the end of this month, on the 28th of March, is a very powerful event. This would help you very quickly whether is the profession for you, and if it is, then maybe some things need to be tweaked within yourself to allow you to inhabit the feminine within you and embrace different vantage point. Instead of seeing it from the male vantage point, you can now embrace it from the female. And the heart that will be opened through this workshop can now begin to see things I could not see before. I just got uh, a text message from a dear friend a few days ago, and I just responded. She shared something that to be fact. She shared that she's organizing a run. I think that's what, if I remember correctly, in healthcare for more than a decade, 14, 15 years thereabouts. I know nurses are leaving the profession. They're clear for because they're so stressed, they're so worried, they're so torn and conflicted, not treated right, and so many other things. Why? Because many of the nurses are inhabiting masculine persona to be able to things that they're supposed to accomplish. What if I told you there's a way to do things? The ancient Chinese have a saying that there are three ways to do anything or to say anything. And they also advise that you should choose the best one. Three ways to do something, or maybe, and you've chosen only one, and to find what other ones exist. Exactly. We are all meant to serve. Our physical life, like I said earlier on, is meant to serve the invisible, the soul, the informational field that you were born with. We have the physical, like the physical laptop, and the invisible field of information, which is like the software that drives who we are and what we. This software that runs your heartbeat, that keeps your digestion flowing, that keeps your body in a comparatively healthy state. But every once in a while, we can begin to experience disease. And this disease is usually a signal, hmm, Patricia, with your heart to soul connection, you need to recalibrate that quickly so that you can go back to being healthy. But many of us don't know how or don't even know that that is a problem. We have detonated, obliterated the bridge between the heart and the soul because the heart is a key. The love that's in your heart, that's hidden in your heart, that you closed when you got hurt, that heart is the connecting with the purpose of your life. The soul aspect, this software of information that would allow you to unearth what it is you're supposed to do in this physical existence. And not only what, but how and when and yes, all those things tied together. I knew at a very young age that I was meant to offer wellness teachings and healings from the time I was very young. I remember as a young kid, I had one best friend at that time. She was Indian. And when she had a stomach ache, and I put my hands on her without any formal training, her stomach got well. And that was a very early indication that this is the work that I was meant to do. And I've had several other life-changing, life-altering events that kept pushing me and meandering me into that pathway. And voila, I am so many years later, so many decades later, taking full ownership of this career, this passion that makes my eyes light up, that goes soft, makes me smile from head to toe, from my hair up here, the toes. I am smiling anytime I talk about wellness and healing and empowering women. I'm a chief empowerment officer. I took that from an amazing young woman on Instagram, being your chief empowerment officer. That is me. I love serving women because I grew up as a woman who was not valued in my cultural setting. And many of us face the same thing. Whether you're a nurse, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a mechanic, whether you're a welder, as a are not cherished in those, whatever it is, we're not given our due. And so the questions linger. Am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? Is this all there is to life? What else can I do to bring joy, to ignite that fire that lets me know, yes, I'm in the right place. Yes, I'm in the right place. Yes, I wouldn't do anything else. If I could do this all day long, till I die, this is it. That's my feeling. Is that your feeling? And even if you feel that you're doing the right thing for life where you need to recalibrate, maybe your career is going well, but your health is suffering. Maybe your health is doing well, but your relationships are suffering. And if those are, I mean, there's so many areas, or maybe you have issues with your children or other relationships. There's so many areas you could look at. What else in your life needs to be upgraded, uplifted, recalibrated, and aligned with the power of you so that you can live at your maximum potential? You can walk down the road like a queen that you are, knowing that you're living your true destiny. Most of the time, we cannot because our minds are busy. Our minds are running all over the place. You have to pay, husband to take care of, children to pick up, grocery bills to da 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 da. Da. We have 10 million things. So now, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and for just a few seconds, breathe in and out and feel. Breathe in and breathe out. And you can put your hands on your heart. You can put one on your heart, one on your belly. It doesn't matter which one you choose. Life is flexible. Again, breathe in and out. If you can sit up in your chair, feet on the ground, that would be awesome. Do not lean against the back of the chair. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you cannot hold your breathing for as long as I do, what's comfortable for you. This is flexible. God's light is meant for everybody. He created everyone and everything. Whatever He's given you, use that. Let's breathe in and out. Breathe in breathe in and out. And continue to feel the air from your nose. Breathe in, breathe out. And now open your eyes. See this state that we just created? It's a feminine state. It's a gentle, soft, empty state. The one that's flexible and pliable. The over anxious, get things done kind of mentality, that's the masculine state. That doesn't belong to you. When you are soft and when you empty your thoughts into the process of breathing in and out, you are creating a clean canvas. The soul that is your blueprint have a conversation with you and share with you things that you didn't know about what you're supposed to accomplish. That cannot happen If your mind is constantly running at 200 miles an hour and you're occupied thinking about what you're going to do, what you're not going to do, who said this, who said that, who was wearing Gucci and who was. No, you need to create time in your schedule where you relax, no mind. And you can actually say this invocation before you start. And let me say that now. Connection was lost. I'm going to wait for that to reconnect. All right, the connection was. You can say this prayer or invocation before you even start one of those practices to quiet the mind. You can say, Dear soul, mind, and the big and all the angels uh, responsible for taking care of me. I love you. I honor you. I am willing. I am now opening up the door to a conversation with me, connect with my soul's purpose, the purpose of soul, and the work that I'm meant to do in this to serve Mother Earth at this time, to bring to myself and to all others that I interact with. I am so grateful to serve your grand design, to bring my little widow's mite to the grand design, to bring cohesion, connection, all those that are around me. Please help me to transform the negative information that I carry, negative information, accepted it without knowing that in my soul, heart, mind, and body, and that could be blocking. I am so grateful. I cannot honor and thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Time over the days, over the weeks, over the months, the answer. You should not expect an instant answer. Heaven, God, the divine, Allah, Buddha, whatever name you want to use, is going to deliver the message to you at a time that is right for you. So now you've said this prayer, you can repeat this prayer every day if you want to. You can write the prayer and slide it into your pillowcase. That's another beautiful way. And slowly over time, you're going to. And in the meantime, have fun. Establish things that make you joyful, that give you light, that invigorate. Connect with people who are like minded, that support this new mission of yours to serve in the highest and best way, to illuminate your heart and soul so that your soul can grow fat. Now, in the physical world, we love to be svelte and slim, right? But have you ever wondered, what does your soul eat? What does your soul nourish from? What nourishes your soul? Your soul is nourished when you're in service. That is for, oh my goodness, right there. It's true. For those that have an open, you can see the souls of people all around you. Some of them are very, and others, if you're fortunate, you've seen ones that are really hefty, very big, tall, big. That is why. And the currency in heaven is virtue from what you have done, services you've offered, the people you've made smile. That is currency in heaven. So when you need blessings, heaven will look at your record and say, she served a lot of people. Wow, she's done amazing work down there on Mother Earth. Yeah, let's give her the blessings she's asking for. And all of a sudden, you begin to have instant blessings when you ask for them. That is my teaching for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please post that below. Also, please share this message with all your female friends. Women often carry the pain that they carry within a very silent way. And most of the time, You may never hear what really hurt or what traumatized them when they were young. That they're so share this message lavishly with your girlfriend, even with your male cousins and relatives. They have asked them to pass it on to their girlfriends, especially if you know their girlfriends love them and you want them to grow and prosper. I used to work for the US military many years ago, the US Navy, and my work involved building the big, ginormous war. Well, while I was working for the US military, I learned something, and that is we leave no one behind. That resonated with me. No woman behind. Let's gather our female folk in church, in the office, your girlfriends that you hang out with when you want to drink or when you want to party or when you commiserate and talk to each other and share beautiful messages of upliftment and hope. Share this with them, even across religious boundaries. You know somebody who is Jewish, send it to them. This is not a seminar. It is a deeply to unpack and uncover the connections between all traditions in a way that everybody can prosper, everybody can move forward, and everybody can feel that sense of fulfillment when you discover here on Mother Earth to do. So join me March the 28th. I'm honored to serve you. The love letter I have posted for you and all the women, this link. Check it out. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak to your soul, heart, mind, and body. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye. Join hearts and souls together.